Now we're going to go on and talk about that black guy. Yeah. But before I do, I want to let y'all know this, that this ain't even about race per se. This just happens to be one of these conversations that I've had previously, like I've had the conversations about the Latino loyalty that them backfired. The Hispanics, Trump supporters, and their support, they backfired on them. Black men for Trump, it backfired. Now, black federal men that also, because at the end of the day, we got to realize the numbers been in that well over 50-55% of federal workers were Trump supporters. Now, this guy that gave this news, reported this interview just happens to be black. I am doing more research on Trump's policy and how it's affecting middle to upper middle class Trump supporters as we speak. But today we want to talk about this particular black man. That no matter what was said or done, their support. Now, don't be jumping on me in no comments because I was not a Trump. So I wasn't for or against President Trump. I'm praying for his success now because he is our president, and I was not for or against Kamala Harris, even though I know for a fact she's never ever had and never will have any policy related to bringing dramatic change into a black man's everyday life. That ain't to say Donald Trump gonna do it, but that's just where we are with that. Anyway, this particular federal worker that just received his pink slip has been laid off due to Elon Musk's purging, or as Donald Trump would call it, downsizing of the federal government. Now, I must have to admit, being a black man myself, I do realize that a large population of black African-American men did wave that MAGA flag covertly without any proof or evidence of what Trump has done for us as black men or has even promised. I did it in a previous video and people got upset with me. Like, Trump has honestly repaid 10,000% over and over the loyalty and support that he's received from every other race of people or political group but the black man. Like I said, don't even be in the comments talking about white MAGA supporters, because right now this video is not about them. It's in the making. I'm just not going to talk about numbers of white MAGA supporters and what were the estimated numbers of how many of them were federal employees yet. And I hadn't got that far because I just got this far with black men who work for the federal government. So that I can let y'all know that Trump played y'all too, no different than he played the Latino voter and supporter, no different than he fooled the Hispanic. Even some of the Venezuelans down there in Miami was running around hollering Trump, 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 Trump till they got their mama and iced them, locked them up. And they can't even find nobody to call and find out where they at. Yeah, that's going on, that's real. And yeah, do I think that as soon as it wavers down on people of Hispanic and kind of light off brown complexion, they will be going after the Haitians and the Jamaicans and the dark-skinned Colombians, and that's when they'll start getting some of us by mistake, because ICE is not bound by local laws. ICE is not bound by state law. This is a federal agency, and when they come in, they can basically do it how they see fit, and the burden of proof is on you to prove they done you wrong. They not going to confess and say they did you wrong. So you know what, black men, and I'm going to say this again before y'all jump in the comments again. Oh, OG. No, as of right now, Trump is all we have. I am retired by force. I am a Social Security recipient. My family helps support me, and I need a man that's going to put seniors, disabled, and people of that sort first. I don't care how he get there right now. My life is what it is. If he have to knock a few in the head to get to the basic American and help like he's promised, I hope he do it expeditiously. Right now, I cannot afford to be anything other than selfish, because a dozen of eggs is $12 in the most impoverished area in the continental United States, the Mississippi Delta. I've already suffered one financial situation of devastation when I lost my health, meaning I lost my salary position, and everything went financially haywire in the worst way that you could imagine. So I can't afford to pray down on President Trump. I gotta pray that everything is gonna be all right. But no, I didn't vote for him, and I didn't vote for Kamala. And we did not have a third choice. We just didn't. And it's turning out just like I thought, and I am grateful. I was humble enough to know that I didn't think that when Trump was talking, he was talking about black folks, especially black men. And then, like I said before, whether black women liked it or not, Kamala Harris, in all her years of Washington, D.C., has never, ever had a policy that she presented or supported that made any kind of change in a black man's all-day, everyday life. On top of that, she was vice president. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button, respectfully comment, and subscribe. I'm just saying, man. I'm your OG. I'm out.